No.
If I leave here tomorrow, we are still above the Mason-Dixon. Just checking. Because y'all seem to like this, but I haven't been anally raped yet. I want to tell you a really sad story that involves rum. Okay, I stand before you wearing what I call my costume. This is what I wear at my shows. It is now February 20th. My first show of 2010, I've had many shows between January 1st and now, and this is the first time that I'm back in a top hat and what I like to call my stage costume. Now, I'll tell you why that is. The reason is because I gained so much fucking weight in 2009 that my outfit didn't fit. It's true. What I'm wearing right now just simply didn't fit. It's barely fitting now. I'd like to thank Scotch Tape, and I'd like to thank Duct Tape and NASA for some of the advancements. And I'm going to tell you why. See, I went on tour in April of last year, and at every single show, I sort of committed myself to drinking a liter bottle of Captain Morgan's. It was a 30-day tour, and for 30 nights in a row, I drank an entire bottle. As you can see, I'm doing pretty good tonight. And then I didn't understand why I was gaining so much weight.
It's all sugar.
Words from the wise. Well, I'll tell you something. I went home and I thought, this is not gonna work. I'm gaining too much weight. In rock and roll, you can't get out of shape. Now, let me explain that. You can be really super thin, and you can be really super fat. You just can't be in between, okay? Because if you're super, like if you're like in the middle, then you're failing at being thin, but you're also failing at getting really fat. So either way, it just doesn't work. So I went on a diet, and I'm gonna tell you, I looked this up. Anybody care to guess how many calories are in a 1 liter bottle of Captain Morgan? 2,500 calories. Which is, I want to explain something to you. That is the entire daily caloric intake of a man my size. I am 6'1". I grow 3 inches when excited. I'm really only allowed to eat 2,500 calories a day. So tonight, as I squeeze into my costume with a new eye on the future for losing some weight, getting back in shape, I just want to say I never thought I would say this, and I never thought it would come to this. But from this day forth, I am going to stop eating food. There are children here, and Republicans. I'd yell for security if that wasn't so hot. I'd like to dedicate this song to all my friends in the audience who are rummies like myself. All those pirates and people who appreciate a good pirate when they see one. This is To the Bottom of the Sea. Chinese cook, he grabbed all he could took. He said no storm is stopping me. He made fricassee of... Let's do it in a minor chord just for fun. He made fricassee of a sea anemone down at the bottom of the sea. That's the refrain. If you feel like singing along, well, fuck, I sure won't stop you. I turned to my first officer and I said, what have you got to say to me? He turned and said, I'm in over my head. Where? Down at the bottom of the sea. She cracking, lurking under my men, looked up at their legs hungrily. She counted 8, so she thought she found a mate. Where?
At the bottom of the sea.
That's correct. They kicked and they fought, but it was all for naught, 'cause she just wouldn't set him free. She had him taut in a tight sailor's knot. Where?
Down at the bottom of the sea.
Some men call to God when their number's up. Some cry for their mom. I just lament all these barrels of wasted rum. Seaman Shaft, we all knew he was daft. His story don't end happily. He drifted by with a fish gig in his eye. Where?
Down at the bottom of the sea.
Down at the bottom was treasure galore, but guarding it so greedily was an angry horde of skeletons with swords. Where?
Down at the bottom of the sea.
Some men call to God when their number's up. Some cry for their moms. I just lament all these barrels of wasted rum. Some people say that scatting is just proof that you can't play the trombone. It's true. Down at the bottom was treasure galore, but guarding it so greedily was an angry horde of skeletons with swords. Where?
Down at the bottom of the sea.
For the horde! Someone call to God when the number's up. Some cry for their moms. I just lament all these barrels of wasted rum. Down to the bottom of the, we're at the bottom of the, stuck at the bottom of the deep, dark, crazy ass fish dwelling between the devil and the deep blue sea.